So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I'll be fascinated to see how the manager instructs Lorenzo Pellegrini to operate in this game, because you can see him playing very effectively as a number 6, a number 8 or a number 10, playing behind the striker. And he must be a nightmare to defend against with the way he's able to drift into wide areas and just keep everyone guessing. What a talent.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Mancini gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Cristante. And it's Pellegrini. Looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. And that was very necessary. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's straight offside. Soulé.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it...
Real chance! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 22 minutes is...
Wonderfully smooth,
18,
smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Soulé! Oh, that is rather wayward. Pacho. João Neves. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kone. Ndika. Passing is crisp and sharp. Celik. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Mbappe. No, he's not getting his way this time. Sule. Looking for the run. Dovbyk unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Messi. Frimpong. Nicely shaped ball. That's the keeper's ball. And that has left him in a heap.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Kone. The final seconds now. Knocks it into space. Dovbyk receives it in a good position here. Vinicius Junior. Oh, they can break here. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're into the second 45. Looking for options for movement. Crosses it in. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pinches it off him. Hermoso. Now it's Dovbyk. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yehi. And Reinders. Yehi. Pacho. Now he's off and running. Cristante did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Passes coming off in quick succession here. João Neves. Mbappe powering forward here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's run loose here. Palmer wins the duel this time. And he's had a hit!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Cristante. To Pellegrini. And it's Cristante. And here's Dovbyk. And here's Sule. Reinders. Vinicius Junior. Nuno Mendes. Now João Neves. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Dovbyk is onto this. And here's Dovbyk. Now it's Pellegrini.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's a sharp little ball here. Delivery from Mbappe. It's bounced back off the post. Tries a measured ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And the referee brings it to a close. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Palmer taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match,
I'm
and
afraid to
deservedly
tell you
so.
that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after
How
the
do you look
final
back on the
whistle
game
today.
then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and